So how y'all make out with this gas shortage, man?
Oh, I got gas.
I don't know, man.
What you got it for the low?
People about to start getting knifed up, man. Serious.
You got it for the low?
No, I got it.
Serious out there.
My man was putting the gas all in the plastic joints, spilling the gas on the ground. I'm like,
trying to fill up gas containers?
Yeah, they weren't in gas containers. They was fucking
It ain't
Tupperware.
like that everywhere.
So niggas looking like they did like during the pandemic, huh?
Yeah,
We live
bro.
downtown.
They
We gonna always have gas.
They being mad
They
shiesty
not
with
gonna bother
the
us.
they being mad shiesty with the gas right now.
Yeah.
I seen a video. Somebody they filled up the little giant water jugs with one, and when they got all the way up to the top, they realized that it was like 3 holes in it. So they just
Let the shit spill out. So you're still wasting gas.
just still wasting gas.
That shit is crazy, bro. That shit was
Just
crazy.
added to the shortage.
Great, thank you.
They said they had to pay them
That
niggas
should be a fine.
$5 million.
You know, like they don't never catch niggas that do that though. Like
They said they paid them niggas $5
They
million.
might catch them now.
Nah, I don't
Because
know.
that shortage is real.
I don't know. They paid them niggas $5 million in cryptocurrency. Nah, bro, you laughing, but that's smart as shit. Because how they gonna trace the shit? How they gonna trace?
If you know that they did it, they can trace it.
But when they sent,
So it ain't that smart.
they already sent the shit out. Like I was watching something today. They was like, yo, the shit that they ransom now off, it ain't even for physical money no more. They said this shit been happening since like 2013. Yeah.
Probably before then though, cause I remember.
Well, you gotta think Bitcoin wasn't like transferable
No, it wasn't. But I
until like
remember
2013.
Right, but I remember it being like the talk out there that it was coming.
That it was coming. Yeah,
Yeah,
of course it was coming. Yeah, because money gonna get played out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get played out some type of way. And now that the Bitcoin is like transferring, you can pay with shit with that shit.
right.
Yeah, man, fuck that physical money, cause you can trace that shit. Like, nah, nigga, nah, give me that shit in Bitcoin.
But if you find a way to, if it was a way to trace regular money, and they replace it, they're gonna find a way.
Yeah, I mean,
It's gonna be traced eventually.
Yeah,
They're not gonna let money flow through the government like that, through the country like that, and they don't have no parts of it.
see,
It's not, and they don't know where it's at, where it's going, how it's getting there.
See, and once again, like once you make
How
that
much it is.
once you make that shit like on that crypto side, like that shit is like too hard to trace.
So it's not. This ain't gonna last then. This only for a moment then.
Oh yeah, they
not
always
gonna allow this to. They not gonna allow that.
Yeah, they always gonna find something to block it.
Gonna
But
put some regulation.
but the scheme is gonna
Regulation and
find
legislation.
the scheme is gonna find another way out, like scheme past that shit. You
Oh,
what I'm
of
saying?
course.
Yeah, it's always a way. It's always a way. But as far as like physical money, like dollar bill shit, that shit about to get played out.
It should, because I don't even want to
absolutely.
touch it.
Yeah, that
I mean,
shit
do
about-
they even teach like counting money in school anymore?
Probably
Like,
not.
you know,
No, because the girls not down.
you know.
Reagan don't do nothing like that, and she 9 years old.
Yeah, probably not.
I remember her doing money since kindergarten.
Yeah, man, that motherfucking gas, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, I was trying to get home that night, niggas was lined up on the street. That shit was crazy. The police had to, like, direct motherfuckers and
Yeah,
shit.
I heard it was a couple of places that gas was like that, but we ain't gonna go through it.
That shit was crazy.
They gonna make sure downtown got gas.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why it's gonna be the highest fucking gas in the land.
Yeah, because the
that's-
insurance
that's
high. Our
yeah,
insurance
that's-
went up.
Man, it's like oil. It's like
Yeah,
striking oil.
yeah, it's
now.
gonna be the last.
Our insurance went up just because we live downtown.
It's gonna be the last.
The lady was like, "That's because you live in Baltimore City." Now I said, "Miss, I've been living in Baltimore City."
Yeah, shit gonna be the last, man.
But so far so good. We haven't had an issue with gas.
Yeah.
With getting gas. So
It's crazy now.
So what's up, bro? What's happening, man?
Cooling, man. Cooling. cool. Week been alright. You know. I can't even remember last week, honestly, but just remember it's cold outside.
Like it should be.
I don't know. It's May.
Yeah,
So,
it's,
almost
yeah,
time to heat
yeah.
up.
It's
No, I
time.
don't like.
It's time to stop all that cold
Yeah,
shit.
we need to heat up right now.
It's time to stop all that cold shit right about now.
He's heating up. What was that?
72
What was
is
that?
just
NBA
fine.
Jam?
NBA Jam, yeah.
He's heating up.
What was just
He's
going
on fire.
NBA Jam?
I ain't gonna lie, the Charlotte Hornets, yo.
Nigga stole my fucking team.
What? How still your team?
Or you know what? I used to bang with the Heat too.
Yeah, no, the Suns for you, because you used to like Kevin Johnson and all them niggas, man.
Yeah,
and Dan Marley.
They was bang because they had 3-pointers and shit.
Yeah, no. So it was the Suns for you, like, yeah.
I don't know. I
I was running with Larry Johnson and
Yeah, because all them niggas was doing was just dunking. And Muggsy Bogues, all them niggas was doing was just dunking.
You know. I mean, no, they was doing more than that. Well, yeah, that was a dunking team.
Yeah, they was dunking like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you're right.
They was dunking like shit, man.
Yeah.
Y'all know I ride or die with all my teams. I don't care.
Who you would have rolled with on NBA Jam?
I haven't
We talking about 90s here, like.
Oh, Sacramento.
Okay, Sacramento.
Yes, I was always a Sacramento
Mitch
fan.
Richmond.
Yes.
Chris Webber.
Of course.
C-Web.
Yes.
Oh, shout out to Chris Webber, man, and
Yeah.
going into the hall.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
Shout out.
Who else?
That's a W for Weber.
Yeah.
Shout out. Shout out Tim Duncan. Shout out.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's better.
Who else? KG.
What I do?
KG.
So yeah, man. They had nice little.
I'm
Yeah.
special.
Shout out.
Yeah, they had a nice little squad.
Yo, Vanessa had niggas crying like a motherfucker.
Jason
this
Kidd, Mike Bibby.
Vanessa had niggas crying.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, Cole. You know Mike ass was gonna cry as soon as he came on the goddamn stage. You knew Mike ass was gonna cry. His ass was gonna cry.
I think it was nice. I read an article on this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew what was going on, but I'm not like. But some stuff she shouldn't have said. She should have kept it behind the scenes. I don't think it was meant
Like
for.
what? Okay.
Yeah.
Like bringing up the parents. His
Oh,
parents,
yeah,
that
his
situation and
parents.
stuff, that should have stayed behind the scenes with them and their family. That moment was strictly Kobe's, period. That's it, and that's all.
I mean, I think
you did a good job,
but I
but
think it's
still,
nice to know
that
that he
personal
was
stuff
like-
got stayed behind the scenes.
That type of man like that. That's what I got from that. Like,
No, but we talking
Yeah.
about his parents. We're not talking about his
Hold
homeboy that he wanted to make amends with.
Oh, but you gotta know the story behind his parents.
Yeah, I know what his parents
Okay.
did, but that's why I said when she was talking about it, when she brought it up, like she invited them, she mentioned that.
About
she shouldn't
what?
have mentioned it
About
because
what?
they,
When
they
they-
wasn't there.
About what? When they was supposed to come to the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
shit?
It was mentioned, and when she was talking, she mentioned that she invited them and they weren't there. That wasn't. She shouldn't have did it.
Why not?
I don't think she. That was Kobe's. That's Kobe's spotlight, not theirs or hers.
I mean, he's like a representation. She's a representation of him.
Right.
You know, since he's
But
not here.
if I'm having issues with man's parents, or we had issues with them in the past, and I invited them and they didn't come, y'all see that they wasn't there. We'll deal with that later. But right now, this moment is about my husband. I'm not bringing up none of that.
You know what? I think
because of social media and the tabloid stuff. I'm not bringing up none of that.
I think it's because
That's
the
not.
speech.
That wasn't the time.
I think it was because the speech was already like pre-written already. You can tell that
you could pre-write and not add.
She was already reading that shit.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
You could pre-write and not add.
Now, had she did it like she said Kobe do, like from the heart, and you just wing the shit, yo, she wouldn't have said none of that shit. None of that shit wouldn't have even been a thought had she just winged it and just said like what was in her heart. But she pre-read that shit,
right?
Which was still a nice pre-written like shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, that shit was about Kobe. In the end, that shit was about Kobe and his family and Gigi and them.
Absolutely.
So
that's what I'm saying.
So in the end, like, I wish they would have gave that nigga his rose while he was still here. Because he deserved that shit like soon as he retired. Like, Man,
You
fuck
think that?
Wade.
You think they should do that? Like some,
Yeah, bro.
like the ones that's
should.
elite, that's like stellar. Like they should just like go ahead and
they
just put them
they
in.
definitely should.
Like you don't even gotta
Why
wait
you
for
gotta
5
wait?
years. Just
Why you
go
gotta
ahead
wait?
and just throw them in there.
Yo, when LeBron retired, yo, you need to put that man in there. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck how you think this nigga is aspiring kids to play basketball.
I can get Bags right now.
But he's inspiring kids to play basketball. Just like who else did? Kobe. Just like who else did? Mike did. Just like who else did? Bill Russell. Just like who else did?
He's inspiring kids to play basketball, but he stole them kids' logo and stuff from that youth team here, right here in Baltimore. So yeah, he doing his thing, but he gotta be straight. LeBron, he gotta be straight and narrow the whole way.
But still,
and I'm repping for Baltimore. I'm sorry.
I feel you, but his positive
attributes,
his positive attributes
do that.
outweigh his negative shit. Yo, put that man in there like
ain't
immediately.
Nobody trying to wait. Oh yeah, he can go in there for basketball.
Yeah, and
but
that's what.
Don't
that's
bring
what
up the
youth
kids and stuff if you're not gonna bring
that's
up
what
all
he in.
of it.
That's what he in there.
I got
for.
you.
That's what he in there for.
We're going to downplay LeBron from the seat too.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, if Melo didn't have so many injuries, yo, he would have been better than LeBron.
And Carmelo should go in there too, though.
Neck and neck. Definitely would have been neck and neck.
He would have been better than LeBron. To me, he already had the jump shot. He could drive. Yo, he had everything LeBron had.
Mm-hmm.
He just got the injuries and shit. And you know, when he was
on
certain teams,
when they both came in the league together, like you couldn't say which one was better. You know, like you had to be biased.
Carmelo.
You know, because that's how like good Carmelo was.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So you know what I'm saying, like. But yeah, same thing in the NFL, bro. Like, yo, when this nigga Tom Brady retired, I'm sorry. You got to put him in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like immediately. What are you waiting for?
I'm sorry.
Everybody already know.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Whenever I hear that name, I start having the asthma.
No TB12 for you?
No, my asthma acts up whenever I hear.
I got a TB12 shirt coming straight for you for your birthday. Your TB12 shirt and hat that's coming. Yeah.
No thank you.
It's gonna be red. It's gonna be red and gold like the Buccaneers. Not blue and red.
You know,
and silver.
I'm gonna put a circle.
Wow. You gonna no man it? She gonna no man it? She gonna Al Bundy and put the little caution thing on top of it.
I just get the itch.
Damn TD. You see the love you getting in here?
What's up, bro? You getting in the league, bro?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm getting in the league.
You jumping in the little fancy shit?
I already had my team. I had a fantasy football team. I didn't even think about it until you texted us.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's already like 6 people in there.
My team did horrible, but my kicker and my quarterback.
I just gotta be available for the draft, man, because I'd be damned if the computer going to draft whoever. Man, they be drafting some trash people, man. Like I ain't got time for that though.
Yeah.
I was trying to get man to do it with me before. He want the real deal. He said, I don't want no fantasies. I don't want to imagine. I said, oh, you gonna just be wrong.
Oh no, it ain't no fantasy because you.
Oh yeah, I know, cause I was on. I was on there.
Ain't no fantasy. Ain't
I
like
had to learn it by
making,
myself.
Yeah, they making that shit up. Like,
please, yes I did. And I still play my Yahoo Sports. I'm gonna get that money.
Yeah, get that motherfucking money.
Yeah, hopping on for sure, man.
Yeah, you see, they got your boy Bill Gates set up. Boom, boom, boom. Got the man.
Bill.
Damn, Bill.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah, holla at your boy Bill real quick.
Bill. Why you sleeping with them girls?
Oh, wow.
You, Microsoft, are you serious? You gonna throw all of that away?
Man.
You threw all of that
Shout out to Windows 95, man.
Jump out the window.
That was the best software ever. I'm gonna let you finish. But
Microsoft.
but Windows 95 was the best software ever.
What that shit had? AOL?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was
it
the
was
first.
AOL.
Like, remember the little dial-up shit? We used to be waiting for that shit. Jump on them chats. Jump on them chat rooms.
MySpace in it.
Used to go crazy in them chat rooms, bro. Like, they ain't even know what was going on. They ain't even know our life.
I never really even talked to anybody on MySpace. Know the life. I was upset when MySpace
MySpace.
Cause I had my game on. I was playing my games on MySpace.
Yep.
Oh, but you can finish about Bill. I just had.
I'm sorry, Bill.
I just had to give him his credit for that software, man. Yeah. That shit got me through middle school and everything, man. I got so many projects done with that shit. Thank you, Bill.
A lot of collages.
Wasn't that the first PowerPoint was on that? Wasn't that
collage? You could do collages and everything. You could look up stuff, get the picture, print it out, cut it.
Niggas thought they was real ill when they mastered the PowerPoint. Niggas thought they was ill as I don't know what. Like, yo, your presentation,
your words all flowing
your presentation be like, you be like, y'all don't even want to follow up behind this nigga, man. Like, like he changed the game with this shit. I'm just gonna fall back. Like, I'm just gonna take my beat.
As soon as the PowerPoint come up there, oh shit, I know I failed.
Like, this nigga valedictorian right here.
Come up there with your notebook paper stapled and flipping it.
Right. You got this.
He got there with a nice little folder he got from right here.
You got this. I'm just gonna hand this in on the low. I'm gonna hand this in on the low when everybody leave at the end of class.
Right. Don't even worry about me. Everything all right.
You got the computer linked up to the projector and shit.
Damn,
showing up the PowerPoint.
Right.
Right here with the marker on the clear thing.
Damn. They couldn't wait till they turned them lights down.